to the show, everyone. As you all know, I love to talk about everybody else but me on my show. We're live on Facebook, so I do want to say hi to everybody out there. We're going to be talking about fixing your cracks, ladies and gentlemen, right now, and I want to talk a little bit about that. I'm so excited because that's one of my favorite subjects. I have with me Alexandra Seals, and she's the owner of King's World of Marble. And out on the street, it says that if King's World of Marble can't fix it, nobody can. So tell us a little bit about yourself. Welcome back to the show. You've been on for years, and I also want you to, tell us about how your New Year was.
Oh, my New Year. Oh, jeez.
Did you have a good time? Happy New Year to you.
Well, yeah, Happy New Year's to you.
Yeah.
I bet you had a better time than me.
I don't know.
I was on the couch.
Yeah.
Did you sleep through it?
I did. I slept through it. Except you had a bomb go off.
Yeah.
Next to you. I did too.
Well, yeah, I fell asleep a quarter till 12, and then all of a sudden, dead on a midnight, boom. You heard that huge boom, and it was never that loud.
It woke me up.
Yeah, it woke probably you up and all the way there.
So tell everybody a little bit about King's World of Marble, what you do, and how long you've been doing what you do, and what makes you different.
Well, how long I've been doing it is a long time. That's definitely going to age me now. We've
okay.
been doing it since 1995 here in Phoenix, and we used to have a full-fledged fabrication shop for Marlbe granite and installation. And so, yeah, and then a few years down the line, we decided, decided to go into the maintenance part of it, and I'm happy about that. So we both, and we all European trained. So that's one of the things, and doing marble and granite for a long time.
For a long time.
Yeah.
You got some major jobs that you've done around the
yeah.
whole valley, right?
Well, yeah, the installation part and the fabrication part, like the Hyatt downtown Phoenix. We done the Hyatt down in Scottsdale. In Marriott's, all kinds of different.
Most often, if you see marble,
yeah,
you've done it.
I've been there. Yeah,
Yeah.
we do a lot of high end. So I always says, work hard, work smart.
So why is maintenance, when you think about your countertops?
Well, the
You don't
maintenance
think about
part,
doing
because
that.
it's a natural stone. Okay, and so any natural stone needs maintenance, period, end of story. You can't get around it. But it's like your car. You buy a brand new car, you buy a luxury car, guess what? It needs maintenance. And the same with the stone. Because if you do not, then you have issues. And a lot of issues, what we see, is right around the sink areas. And the silicone around the sink area breaks down in about 6 months to a year. Or if somebody's really heavy scrubbing, it breaks down a lot faster. And even just a little pinhole can penetrate into your stone, and the moisture expands, and then sometimes you have rods in there that rust out, and then your granite starts to crack.
So and you know what? When your cracks are cracking, it's not a good idea.
That we are cracking to fix them.
But that's the point. You do have to fix them because it becomes a problem.
Right.
The bigger, it's more down underneath your sinks,
right,
where you're not really seeing it. But the thing is that you do have to have them fixed by somebody who knows what they're doing.
Yeah, and a lot of times you have self-fixers or somebody who doesn't know.
Do-it-yourselfers.
Yeah, but the problem is too, you have people what think they're due, and then we have to come back in, dig everything back out, and then your crack is actually more appearance. So,
When somebody, how do they know they have a crack? Sometimes you can't see
well,
them.
sometimes they're hairlines and stuff like this, and a lot of times you actually can see it if you watch when the sun comes down or the light is there, and you just cock your head a little bit, and you'll see all of a sudden there's a break, and you see that break. And sometimes it's just natural hairline cracks, what over time will actually get a little bit bigger.
What's interesting about you is that not only do you fix natural stone, when we're talking about countertops, right? You also do artwork.
Well, we do.
Which is so interesting.
Yeah,
I mean, I never even thought about it.
It's literally everything was natural stone, and so a lot of people don't think about that. You have art pieces, you have fountains outside, you have flooring, you have stuff around the pools. So anything with a natural stone. And trust me, I get calls all the time. Was like this morning. Oh my God! At 6 o'clock in the morning, I get a call. Do you paint my brown granite? And I'm like, what? No.
No, I don't think you want to paint.
Yeah, paint over it. I know it's a natural stone, honey. Why would you want to paint? Yeah.
Right, right.
So,
But you know what, they're beautiful,
Yes.
but you do have to maintain them. Now, they've been doing this since 1995 here in the valley. What makes them different, they are European trained. Far down, you never can get something like that because we don't have a lot of people who are gonna do that here, right?
And it's true, because when I still was doing the fabrication part of it, I remember the guys coming into the office and they want to work for us. And I used to tell them, I go out to the lads and have them give you a piece of stone and then do a bullnose by hand, bring it back into me so I can see what you can do, because you're telling me you've been a fabricator for a couple of years. And they'll look at you like you have two heads. Like, do what? By hand? Yeah, that means you're a fabricator. And so European training, like my son had to go to 7 years of apprenticeship. And 7 years means you learn from A to C, okay? And here, everything else, you'll be a baker, a
Right.
mechanic, or anything in 6
Right.
months, and you have that.
Right.
And we don't.
No.
And the
And
service.
that's what makes them different.
Yeah, and the service too. The service has to be, like I said, we sometimes tell people the house stays cleaner when we leave than before we get it.
Their phone number to call direct is 602-451-2689. They're statewide. They're rated with the Better Business Bureau. 5-star rated everywhere. You can check them out on their website, which is kingsworldofmarble.com. I'm getting marbles in my mouth. kingsworldofmarble.org. Or you can also go to Facebook, which is Kings World of Marble Maintenance. I'll get it. I don't know what's wrong with me. Okay, so licensed, bonded, and insured as well. You do free estimates all the time.
Right.
Okay, talk about sinks, because so many people are into their sinks.
Well, they're changing, okay? And in a way, thank God, because, you have the 2 or 3 little sinks there or something, you can't do anything. But now the new thing is just one big sink.
Right.
And so a lot of times you get a call and go, can you install the sink or whatever, and you go there and I can't make the hole smaller. I can make it bigger, but I can't make it smaller.
Mm-hmm.
So I always advise, I go in and call us first, we measure out, and then we advise you what type of sink we're gonna put in. And so yes, a lot of times sink exchange is a big thing.
Right, and be careful, you've got to know what you're doing. A lot of times people they're right there, they're do-it-yourselfers, they know they're trying really hard. Now you can't do it, you got to call King's World of Marble.
Yep.
That's the way it works.
And then we have to fix the unfixed.
What?
Then we have to come in to fix the ones we didn't fix it.
Right, exactly, because you know what, the ones that didn't do it, this is the reason why King's World of Marble can. You can check them out on their website. It's kingsworldofmarble.org, or you can also go to Facebook at King's World of Marble Maintenance, and there you can see the pictures and all that. They're licensed, bonded, and insured. They do free estimates. They are statewide, 5-star rated everywhere, and you'll know why when you talk to her. Again, that number is 602-451-2689, rated with the Better Business Bureau as well. Well, we're going to go to a break, and when we come back, we're going to talk further about some of the different things and some of the things that you offer for other people that can use your help as well. So again, you can check them out on their website. It's kingsworldofmarble.org. You can also know that if King's World of Marble cannot fix it, nobody can. Give them a call at 602-451-2689. Hang tight, we're going to be back in just a minute. Now, we're live here on Facebook, so that's the difference about
Right.
yours and what we're doing here. And so we're live here, we're going to still talk a little bit about what make you different, and some of the things that you offer, which I want to talk about that on air as well. So one of them is for real estate agents, and it just so happens that you're here. But talk about that.
Well, a lot of times for the real estate agent is when you put a house on the market, and for me, being in the industry prior to that, you want to spruce up the house. So there's a couple things. You have an inspector, usually, and a lot of times the inspectors really do not know on the stone industry, on the stone end. So sometimes, when we come in, we have a look and we can see if there's a crack or there's some maintenance needs to be done or some repairs. Well, some of these repairs can get costly. And so what I always say, if that is the case, work it into your closing. Okay, so you can offer, like you do a carpet allowance or a paint allowance or something like this, put in that type of allowance. So that's number one. Number two, we can come in and we literally can make your granite almost look like brand new again. Nice, shiny.
That's nice.
Yeah, buffed up and, all that kind of stuff.
Yeah, it took you 2 minutes.
Oh, I thought 2 seconds. I'm like, what? That quick. And so anyway, and then the same later on when you sell a house, and you always give a present of a glass of wine,
Yeah.
glass of wine, a bottle of wine, or something, or
Right.
whatever. Well, give them a certificate for maintenance.
Right.
Or
Makes
something like
sense.
this.
I mean,
Or
we
credit
talked about
repair
this
or whatever.
before. What would you rather?
Yeah.
Maybe a little bit of both, but
And we're doing inspection, and that's, it's a lot cheaper than down the line going, oh my God, it's gonna cost me $5,000 to repair that.
Right.
So in that respect, yeah, we've done that, and we do that.
But the other thing that you do is also when people are in the middle of doing their work, you can come in and make sure that it's
Right.
done right before you write the check.
Right, exactly. We come in and inspect that, and then give you a punch list. Sometimes it's perfect, and sometimes there's a punch list that needs to be done. And a lot of times I work now with a lot of builders. And so we actually come in right before the house closes, and then we do the final. Either on the seams, because they're not 100%, or some things, you have a.
You'd want it done right though.
Yeah. So definitely.
Ready?
Yep.
Hello. So welcome back. So we are talking today about people's marble,
Right.
people's granite, people's natural stone,
Right.
and how important it is for you to maintain it. And nobody does.
Right. Well, and I always say too, an easy way to find out if you do need a maintenance and you need to have it sealed is just take a little bit of water, drop it onto your countertop. If it pearls up, you're good to go. And if it starts to soak in and spreads out, it's gonna soak into your granite. And guess what else does soak in? Everything else you have on top will soak in. And some granites, even they're good or whatever, grease will go in, chicken juice goes,
Wow.
it doesn't know what, everything will.
You got some kind of soup going down there.
Yeah, no kidding.
So the other thing that we were talking about at the break, which was I love during the break, we talk a little bit more on Facebook land
Right.
here. And you have a couple of things that you also offer. So listen up, especially if you're a real estate agent out there. Go ahead.
Yeah, a lot of times if you put a house on the market and you want to have everything spruced up, and most people, the listing goes up and they do everything. They do the carpets, they do the paint, they do everything, but a lot of times they forget the countertop, okay? And your countertop is one of the first things, especially as a woman, you will see, and we'll come in and we spruce it up. We do a full maintenance on it, or any repairs or an inspection, and sometimes you need heavier repairs done, and it's just not your countertop. This can be your flooring, can be your shower, or anything that has natural stone. And so that's one area we do. And then if there is a repair which you need, then it can be worked into your closing cost, and it's the same as, you get allowance for your paint or your carpet or any other repairs which needs to be done. Or later down the line, when you have a closing and you have your closing agent gives you a bottle of wine or God knows what, and then just give you a certificate for maintenance.
I think it's a great idea. We've talked about it a lot. And so you can call them direct at 602-451-2689. Check them out. It's kingsworldofmarble.org. Licensed, bonded, and insured. A+ rated with the Better Business Bureau. 5-star rated everywhere. Okay.
For years.
For years.
Yeah, for
Yeah, well, for sure. And I know because you've been here since 1995, you also, the way that you do everything is with service in mind,
Right.
right? And I think that's so important.
And it is, I mean, and we hear it all the time, you know, I didn't get anybody getting back to me, I didn't hear this, or they say they're gonna be here at 8 and they didn't show up until 10. And we usually, and I'm really in regards to that, and so is Seamus and Travis and anybody else, that when we say 8 o'clock, we'll be there 10 minutes till. Okay, when we say we're gonna do this, this is actually what's gonna get done, and we'll do it. So there's no ups and downs about it. The other thing I get lately, even more again, and especially now over the holidays, people keep forgetting. Remember we talked about that before, regards your quartz.
Oh, yeah,
the
of course.
quartz and
I
the
was gonna
quartzite.
ask you, about that.
my
Listen up, everybody,
goodness.
because you think you can use it like any other stone, and it's
Right.
not the case. Go ahead.
Well, that's the new fad, you know, everybody put in quartz. It looks pretty, looks, you know, it's nice, it looks nice, and it doesn't stain and all that kind of stuff, and people put it in, but then all of a sudden I get calls galore because it cracks. And so people are not told that it's not heat resistant. So if you have a toaster oven or you have anything hot,
Those crock pots.
yeah,
right.
crock pot,
You know,
or
you
your
put it
air
on there, you're not
fryer.
even thinking.
Yeah, your air fryer or anything on that end, and it will crack. And the
Wow.
other thing too, if you put a bag of ice on it, okay, so even a bag of ice can actually crack your countertop.
Wow.
So, you know, and that's the difference between quartz and quartzite.
Where else but on Networking Arizona are you not gonna learn something like
Something new.
putting on ice on your quartzite?
No, not
Not,
quartz.
what did I say? Quartz.
Quartz.
I said quartzite.
Yeah, quartz is the man-made, quartzite is actually natural.
Right, see that's what because that's what I would probably like,
Yeah.
right, natural. But, you know what, you wouldn't learn that here, and that's what's really so interesting, is that, what I love about my show, is all of the information that everybody gets from
Right.
here. You know, but you have to have it fixed.
Right.
What happens if they don't?
On the quartz?
Yeah,
Well, it's, a lot of times and I actually stopped doing it, I can't, because we can't touch the surface, because it's man-made, so we can never polish it back up. So we can maybe close the crack, you know, but I cannot polish it.
closing your cracks,
Yeah,
or,
there's-
there you go, that's another one.
We gotta fix the cracks, but we can't make it look pretty.
And again, the artwork that you do, which is pretty amazing, you even have in your own home, I think you said a headboard that you made
Yeah,
out
yeah.
of marble, but
Well, no, that was from.
What was it?
That was from, oh God, I can't think of the.
onyx or something?
Onyx, that's
Yeah, I
right,
think I
thank you,
remember.
yeah, because onyx is really expensive, and so we had a job done on a high end.
Of course
with
you would pick onyx.
Yeah, of course I would pick onyx. But there was pieces left, and normally, you know, we call it the skeleton yard or something, and I saw these pieces, and I'm like, one piece is like $120 for a little 12 by 12, you know, and so I thought, yeah, you know, so I designed a headboard, put lights behind it, and it's between black and then the orangey color.
Mm.
Beautiful. I have to show you pictures.
Yeah, I actually have seen them.
Oh, you seen them?
Yeah, I think when you first came on, you showed them to me one of the times, yeah. But I would love to see them again. I'd love to come over and see them.
Well, you promise you're coming over, but you never do.
Yeah, I know,
think
it's
because you're
terrible.
scared of my birds, right?
Yeah, I'm not a bird lover, it's hard to say.
And I only have
I never
two,
saw that movie, The
but I only
Birds.
have two big ones.
Yeah, but big ones, you
Yeah, I
know.
have big ones.
Wow, I know, you do. Then she's an animal lover, right? Cat and dog.
Yeah. I just have a soft heart.
Yeah, you do.
Well, my cockatoo, for instance, I didn't want a cockatoo. Are you kidding? But he chose me. You know, he cried after me and cried after me, and then I came over and he bit everybody, and he goes to me, I love you.
Aww.
And that's how he talks. I love you.
I love you too. See, this is what's fun. I mean, you know, Ken, we've been doing this for so long,
Right.
and I appreciate you so much for, you know, being here and supporting the show. But, you know, it's what this is really all about, really, is being able to have that voice,
Right.
talk a little bit about what you do, what makes you different, so that people can hear. And maybe it's you, maybe
Well,
it's someone that you.
human, you know. We're
Yeah.
human.
Absolutely.
Well, you had a good New Year's.
I
night.
did.
Your daughter got married.
I did. My daughter got married. That was wonderful.
I know. I saw the video.
Yeah, thank you so much. It
And
really
what's
was.
next, babies?
Yeah, right away.
No kidding.
Yeah, they're practicing. So, yeah, I mean, you know what,
This is good.
yeah, it has been, it turned out to be at the end, of a very hard year for many, many people, not just
Right.
me. A fun, great, you know,
Yeah.
fun party, fun, wonderful man,
Well,
and.
you know what, that's my New Year resolution, because I said, soon we went into 26, and I always write my goals literally every year. And this time I said, you know what, I wanna be more, I'm gonna slough off some of my negatory people, you know, we have
You're
them.
gonna get rid of him?
Yeah.
Clean your closet?
No. Yeah, we're gonna clean my closet.
Yeah, yeah.
No, it's not getting rid of them, but using less energy for them, you know,
Mm-hmm.
and invite more of the positive and stuff.
Yeah.
So, because
that's
there's a lot of good stuff still out there.
You know, absolutely, and, you know, right now, after, when we do have a hard year, sometimes, you know, the first of the year is very difficult, but we are all going to have a great
Yep.
year, it's gonna be fantastic. And I wanna go back to talking about cracks.
Okay.
Okay.
That's
And just because I think it's important that, you know, all of us, we get into a home, we can't wait to be there, and there's a lot of things that we don't maintain. Maintenance seems to be the last thing
Anybody
that people
thinks
think about, and especially when it comes to your floors, your countertops. You don't think about
But
maintaining
it
it.
mostly the countertops, because like I said, think about it, natural stone is porous.
Mhm.
So everything and anything will go inside.
Mm.
So you wanna at least once a year, get it sealed, you know, at least.
Yeah, and have it done by a professional. That's the most important
That
thing.
is important.
Too. And that's what they say, if King's World of Marble can't fix it,
Nobody can.
nobody can. And they are statewide, they are rated with the Better Business Bureau, they are 5-star rated everywhere. Also, you are residential and commercial. I
Correct.
didn't talk about that, let's bring that up. I just did.
You just
So
said.
now tell them about it.
Well, yeah, commercial
And
and
residential.
residential.
So, commercial in offices,
Yeah, offices or more offices.
but I mean, you know,
I don't do the big stores because they really don't have stores, you know.
I love my show. Especially when I do it with people that have been on for a really long time. And what they say too is that if King's World of Marble can't fix it, nobody
Nobody
can. And they've been around for over 30 years here in the Valley, and they are what you call European trained, and nobody else is. If you want it done, get it done right, give them a call at 602-451-2689. They're 5-star rated everywhere. Check them out. It's kingsworldofmarble.org.